This code is meant to get me millions of bucks inside of Adopt Me. Today we're testing out some viral Adopt Me hacks that are supposed to get us infinite bucks. We'll be testing these out to see if they actually work or are they just a myth. Some of these tutorials have over 1 million views, meaning they better do something good for me. The first one, they said I need to go and reset my character and go into my house. I have no idea how this is meant to go and give me infinite bucks. They then said you need to go and walk to a shower. I think I have one inside of this house, but I'm not 100% sure, so if not, I'm gonna have to try and find one. Okay, there we go. Here's the shower. Apparently I need to click on the shower and then let me check. This tutorial literally has 1 million likes. Apparently I now need to just jump out, press gifts, press teleport to the gift display, and this is supposedly meant to give me 20,000 bucks at once. And if this does work, then that would be ridiculous, so let's click it and see. Did we get 20,000 bucks? Well, we have a white screen. Maybe that means we're getting something. We did not. So, you know, maybe there was a glitch at some point in the past. I mean, I've known games to have glitches before where you could duplicate things, but I'm not sure if this is a genuine thing, and you currently can't go and do it anyway. One way that I've seen people tell people that they go and get tons of bucks is by doing this trick. Let me go and demonstrate right now. I'm gonna go and give it a try. So as you can see, in my corner, I'm gonna show you right now. I have 70,000 bucks, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get myself 10,000 bucks. Did you see that? Do you see how easy it was to just go and get 10,000 bucks and how satisfying that was? You wanna know how I did it? All I did was I went into the item shop, bought a collector's potion, and then I pressed sell, okay? And you get all of your money back if you do it within a certain time, because afterwards it then becomes nothing, so sell it quickly. But I've seen so many people just like scam saying, oh look, I got 1 million bucks by doing this, and all they're doing is zooming in onto that area and just getting the money refunded. So that's like a common thing that these videos are doing. But now we're gonna go and check out some actual ways to go and get bucks, as it seems the code ones don't really efficiently work and are a bit of a scam. So the first tip to go and actually earn yourself as much bucks as possible is by going and pressing switch to baby. By going and doing this, it provides you with some tasks for yourself. The second step is to make sure you have a pet equipped. It doesn't matter if it's a legendary or if it's a common, whatever the pet equipped is, it's going to be useful. So you may as well go and do it on a pet that you're trying to age at the moment to either make neon or mega neon. So at the moment, I'm trying to work on a mega neon griffin. So I'm going to go and grab Burrito because we want him to become into his mega neon burrito form, ladies and gentlemen. So what you then need to do is then just go and press the gifts, teleport to the gift display, literally the fastest way to go and get anywhere inside of the world of Adopt Me. And then what you want to do is literally just go in the school, okay? So by supposedly going and doing this, you're going to go and get like a task, which will be go to school. And going to school, and if you go and get it for you and your pet as the task, you're going to earn yourself a ton of bucks. So you just need to simply wait for your pet's task to go and appear, which I guess it could be a slow process, but I'm in a private server right now. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure if this does work, but if the task is to take it to school and we're in a private server, then that means we could then leave the private server, join back, and the next task would be the same thing. I'm not 100% sure how genuine that is, but we're gonna go and give it a try just because it's said to. And you know what? We're all about testing out these little theories. So first of all, we're gonna go and do this because we didn't get the school task, we got the shower one. Because, you know, the shower magical bucks hack totally works as we just tested it, right? Sure it does. Okay, we're gonna put the pet in here first. As you can see, we get 7 bucks for doing so, and we can do that for each person, and we'll get 7 bucks each, right? They're clean, and now I can go in, and I can go and get the double bucks, because obviously I'm doing it for myself. There's an additional way to go and get as much as possible. And the additional way is by just having a family set up. So there's a button on the right hand side where it says create a family. By going and doing that, you can actually look after your family's pets, and it will go and generate you some bucks. because you're actually caring for that pet, which means you get a percentage of the bucks, which is a really easy way to go and generate bucks, is by having a family and then caring for all of these people, especially if they all have a pet as well. There used to be like a way where you could just get like infinite ones, which was kind of insane. It was like a big glitch, but you can now just make like a few people in your family, which is quite sad. But yeah, also stock up on golden apples. It's good for you and your pet. You don't have to keep coming back to the hospital, and that's like another good way to go and get yourself bucks, I guess. And if you do have a cash register, you can always put one of those out, or if you have any other form that will go and get you bucks, such as like a hot dog stand, always use it. I mean, you spent your Robux on it or you traded for it, so you may as well like make the most out of this item by going and placing it down if you're in a normal server, because it definitely does benefit you. Okay, so we're now back into a new Adopt Me server, and make sure that you select dress up as a child or switch to baby. That way, again, we're getting those additional tasks. We're actually in a public server this time. Also, I do recommend as an investment picking up one of these money trees. I know that they might seem expensive, but in the long run, it is probably worth it. Can you not actually buy stuff as a child? I didn't know that. That is interesting. You can't buy things for a house if you're dressed up as a child. That is very weird. Actually, maybe it's okay. I don't know if you can, but money tree, as you can see, these cost 1,450. I think there is a cap of like how much you can earn a day, which is quite sad. But 1,450. Say the cap is 60 bucks. I think it might be like 60 is the maximum. I'm sure we'll find out. But if 60 is the maximum, it would only take you 24 days of claiming it to go and get your money back, okay? 24 days, and then any days after that, you're basically earning free money, which is pretty decent. Say it actually is 60 bucks a day. I think it probably is around that. And then there's 300 and something days a year. You can earn yourself 21,000 bucks, okay? So at first it might sound like a small amount, but once you realize that if you get like 60 every day, 21,000 is like a very significant amount of bucks. You could buy so many things with 21,000. You could literally buy yourself 28 of the mythical eggs with that price, which is pretty decent, and 21,000 can afford you a lot of things. So if you do want a long-term investment, go and pick up a money tree or two, and make sure that you remind yourself to claim it each day. You can't just have like 100 of these things. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, that would be a bit overpowered. You can only claim like 60 in total throughout the whole duration. So even if I had like 100 of these money trees, you can claim like 60 from each one. It's just per day, if that makes sense, I think. And you can get like one every minute or something. I think it's like $1 a minute, and then it caps out at 8, so you can't like pick up more than 8. It's a very strange system. I guess they didn't want it to become overpowered to the point where you could literally just generate yourself infinite bucks, which kind of makes logical sense, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna switch back to the baby and get the little griffin out. I don't even know how you spell griffin. I'm just gonna type G for my griffin. I completely forgot how you spell it. G-R-I. Okay. Here's Burrito in all of his glory, and we're just gonna go back and see if we can generate ourselves a task, I hope, and see if that will give us the additional bucks. I'm not sure it will. Again, I am providing you like other tips, and the promo code feature, there used to be a code called sub to Adopt Me, or BThink, or code NewFissy, or code bucks100, and that would go and give you 100 bucks. But as of 2020, they've removed the promo code section, which means you can't go and do it anymore, which is sad. But there did used to be a promo code which you could enter, which would go and give you actual bucks inside of Adopt Me. So in case anyone's wondering, like, oh, how come these old things say that you can actually go and get a promo code for bucks? Well, you actually used to be able to, but then Adopt Me is like, nah, we don't want to give away free stuff. You have to work for it now, guys. Haha. What is this pet? What is this? A wyvern? Oh, I've never seen one like curled up like that before. It just looks like a giant white blob. That's actually pretty cool. I guess the only like best tip I can provide is by having an alt account on. What an alt means is having yourself like a second account. By doing that, you can set up like the daily login rewards, and by getting daily login rewards, you go and get like the bucks every single day, like 50 bucks one day, 100 bucks, and then 200 bucks on some days. So like every week you get 200 bucks, which is quite a lot. So all you need to do is like log in your second account, and you'll go and get yourself a lot of bucks by going and doing this, which is pretty good. So if you do need bucks, then the best way probably in the world is to go and just come back every day on multiple accounts and then claim the reward. Okay, now you're probably wondering, oh well, how do I then get the money to my main account? Well, you need like a friend or something who can log into the account on their phone, and then what you do is you'd set up a cash register. Okay, you can buy cash registers and you can press pay owner. Don't use it to pay for pets or items, you might get scammed. I mean, true. And then you type the amount you want to give. So say that you have earned 200 bucks by going and doing the daily login thing. You type 200, press pay. Well, you can't actually pay more than 50 at once to stop scams. And then you go and receive the money. So that is how you would go and get the amount of money from one account to another, which is pretty cool. So you type the amount, then you press pay, and you get your bucks, ladies and gentlemen. That's probably the most beneficial way and easiest way, just literally logging in rather than trying to grind out on your account to try and get it. This is definitely the quickest way. I guess you could just make like 5 accounts, log into them every day, and then you get like 1,000 bucks every single week easily by just clicking claim reward. You don't have to do anything else. You just literally press the button that says claim reward every day for a week on 5 accounts, log in, log out, and you're done. Easy peasy, 1,000 bucks. And if you were to try and get like 1,000 bucks by doing tasks, it would definitely take a long time. I guess that would be like 1,000 bucks is like 10 tasks is 100. So, 100 tasks. So that would take a while, okay? So yeah, that is my tips. Unfortunately, there are no codes that will just infinitely give you money, which is sad. But hey, I will be going and giving away some free pets, so if you want one, let me know down below in the comment section. I recently just went crazy and gave away like a bunch of all of these scarabs and some other things. So if you would like one completely for free, let me know down below in the comment section, as I'm going and giving away some of these black scarabs for free to my friends. So be sure to let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.